What if you could step on stage, bring a character to life, and have some fun without memorizing a single line? I'm Keith Breitbach. This is Community Chat on 103.1 KSCW, the voice of Sun City West. Today we're talking with Theater West.
Membership chair.
Now the Stardust Theatre. We're talking about a lively performance style built around voice, timing, imagination, and storytelling. This summer, classes are coming to the Stardust Theatre, and all levels are welcome. In the studio, you just heard her. It's Pat Martin. She's the membership chair of the Theater West. And Ray Schiel is in the studio, the instructor of some variety of this fun class.
Thank you for having me.
And our pleasure. And I think, why don't we start off and talk about what is Reader's Theater, Ray?
Reader's Theater is essentially storytelling, stripped down to just the voice and the script. If you take away the lights, if you take away the costumes, take away all the elements that we usually see in a Broadway production or even a community theater production, essentially you're left with the story and the actor and the voice.
Fun stuff.
Oh, it's absolutely amazing, the creativity that happens in every session. And people who have absolutely no experience with theater but just want to try it out have come in and have absolutely changed really their lives. They come in and they say, Ray, I can't believe that I'm doing this. I was sitting in my house wondering what to do for the summer. And I saw your ad and here I am. And now I'm performing on stage.
And Pat, people are now, their interest is piqued. What are we doing? How many classes are there? When are they going to be? And how do people get signed up?
Well, we have 4 classes and we're limiting it to 20 people a class. They're going to start on Tuesday, 6/9. That's June 9th. And it'll be every Tuesday for 3 weeks. So the 16th, the 23rd. And then we also added a Saturday class on the 27th. And that's primarily for everybody that's working during the week. I know we have a lot of younger people in Sun City West that are still have jobs. So we're doing that 27th at 10 to 12.
And you can do 1 class, 2 classes, 3 or 4.
Yep.
Do you pick? You can do, you don't have to do all 4. You can,
Right.
It's a drop in 1 class at a time.
They're all standalone classes. And as Ray said, he's going to have all these fun scripts for people. And we'll actually everybody will be performing at the end of each class.
So 2 hours, Ray, you hit the ground running, and you said no experience, but I'm guessing you have experience if you're the teacher. They didn't just pull you off the street and
off of Sun City West and say, hey, that guy looks good to be a facilitator for Reader's Theater. I do have acting experience, University of Dayton, Ohio, some experience in New York and LA as well. But I've always gravitated towards Reader's Theater. Just to get back to the session itself, we usually begin with a vocal warm-up, breathing exercises, maybe some improv games to loosen people up a bit. And then we explore scripts together. We rotate the roles, we rotate the scripts, experiment with voices, and the atmosphere is very encouraging, very, very fun.
And how does that work? Do you have all 20 people on stage? Does everybody have a role, or do you break it up where it's 5 and 5? How does all that tell
So we
us
have
what
about
that
4 or
looks like?
5 scripts that are rotating at the same time. And groups are off in the corners reading their scripts. And when I see that they're done, we'll rotate the script, take a break at the hour, and then the next hour is performing the script for each other.
So if I'm listening to this and I never thought about theater, maybe I'm intimidated by it, what do you tell that person why they should come out and get involved in Reader's Theater?
Well, both in Sun City West and where I'm in Sun City, there is a strong sense of community. And I think that's why really people get together. They want to be with friends. They want to try something new. And you don't have to memorize anything at all. You're essentially reading from the script. And that really frees people up a lot. A lot of people get locked into this, I have to memorize and this and that. And, the script is your friend. It's right there in front of you. And you can experiment a lot with just the words.
I have a group of friends, about 8 people, and we play hand and foot every Tuesday.
Oh my God, I'm nervous now. What is hand and
Well,
foot?
hand and foot is a card game that's it's really fun. But anyway, I said to them, hey, do you want to come to Reader's Theater? Not one of those gals has ever been on stage, never been to a theater, except to see a play. And so I talked them all into it, and we're going on the 16th. And so that's the kind of thing I'd like to see people do, is just get a group of friends. The goofier, the better. Just have a really good time together. So that's what I'm hoping people can think about, because this is something that anybody can do and they can have a good time at it.
Well, Ray just shared with us he was in theater in college. You probably did some high school stuff. You've got the look, Ray. But Pat, where were you in theater? What did you discover?
Kind of similar to Ray. I mean, I wasn't out in LA or New York or anything, but I have a theater's art degree from college, and I did community theater in Minnesota and Washington State and that sort of thing. And then when I moved here, I joined Theater West, and Theater West is just a really fun club. I mean, you can work on every play. You can just come to plays. There's all kinds of involvement that you can do with Theater West. And this is kind of new with this summer having these classes. We decided to try it during the summer when we can get the theater. The theater is very busy, as you probably know. And so in the summer, we can get all the facilities that we need.
I was thinking about that. Tuesday afternoons from 2 to 4. It's hot outside. You can turn your air conditioner down a little at home and go to the theater and enjoy the cool
Absolutely.
theater, right?
Yep.
Yeah, express yourself. Yeah. We're going to be reading a lot of material. We're going to be reading short stories, folk tales, poems, news articles, almost anything can be turned. Do you have a shopping list on you?
You can turn that into
We can turn that into a reader's theater piece as well.
103.1 KSCW. This is Community Chat. I'm Keith Breitbach. In the studio with me today is Ray Schiel. He is going to be the instructor of the Readers Theater classes, and Pat Martin. She's membership chair of Theater West, and we're putting on 4 classes this summer for Readers Theater and other additional classes.
Right.
Let's go into those a little bit more detail,
Okay.
Pat.
We've got one coming up pretty quick here, May 18th. It's called Introduction to Directing. And this is aimed at anybody that has an interest in directing plays or short skits or anything on that order. That's a 3-day class. Also in June, we have another one called Situational Directing. And that's a really fun one. It's on 6/22. And that one is for directors who would like to talk about different fun things that happen to them while they're directing. For instance, you've got your opening show and your leading lady calls in sick. What do you do? So Judy Ross is going to be leading this one, and she's been a director for many, many years and very, very knowledgeable. And she's got all these situational things lined up for people to talk about. And so I think that's going to be really fun. And then in August, we have a really wonderful instructor. Her last name is Benito. She's going to be teaching acting classes. We've got one called character analysis. We have another one for improv, which is really fun. Then she's going to do partner scene work, is where you work with a partner. And then the last one is called Page to Stage. And that's actually a script writing class.
Are all of those one classes? They're not, are there a series of classes like the Readers Theater?
No, they're all one class.
And where can people get more information or sign up?
Okay, all of this is all available on our website. It's theaterwestscw.com. And theater is spelled Theatre.
That's the, I don't
British.
know. Is that the British version of it?
Yeah, we call it highbrow.
Yeah. It's not a movie theater, it's the theater.
Yeah,
Right.
theaterwest.com, and everything is on there for sign up to look, and all the classes are described. There's a bio on each of the instructors, so anything you need to know is right there.
Well, it sounds like theater has been a passion for both of you your entire lives, really. And
Really, reading, actually, it's been the biggest passion. I remember reading at a very, very early age and always wanting to read in class. Theater was a great venue, but once I found this art of readers theater, I was absolutely hooked. I'm sold.
well, what
Totally
is it
sold on
about it?
The
Right.
creativity. It's you are creating creating the entire story with your voice. You can imagine the scene. You can imagine what the person is feeling. You can imagine how they look, all just with the voice. It's quite challenging at times as well. Some people say, "Oh, I'm going to go on stage and I'm going to read from this." It's not just about reading the script itself. It's about emotion. It's about feeling and how one interprets every single line, because you get to a line. I mean, I can say, "I love you," but I could also say, "I love you."
I felt that across the radio studio just now. Wow, this is really.
Or I could say, "I love you." Okay,
That's a little bit easier and better. I appreciate it. I love you too, Ray. And Pat, I love you too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I love you too, Pat.
Well, let me ask you this: the readers, these classes, are they going to be? You have a syllabus. What's the first class all about, or are you winging it as you go? Like, what if I step into the first class? What are we going to experience?
Yeah, I haven't selected the specific plays yet, but I'd like to give a little variety. Definitely, we'll have some funny scripts to read. Some of them will be on the serious side as well. I have a wonderful piece called "How to Be Happy Though Married" that I'd like to introduce, and it actually touches on different stages of marriage, from the initial "should I get married" to begin with, all the way to the end where a partner actually has passed away and the feelings that are involved with that as well. The whole range of emotions with that, and we'd like to maybe do that as a radio play at some point. That's on tap. I won't give all the secrets away. They'll just have to come and check it out.
And Pat, will you be participating in these classes?
Yes, I'm going to every one of them. And we have, right now, we already have 41 people signed up over the 4 classes. So I would encourage people to sign up as soon as possible.
And you may have mentioned it earlier. The classes are there's a limit. To the
Yes,
classes?
20 per class.
Okay, so if you're hearing this, don't delay.
Right.
Get on that website. It's Theater West. That's theater with theater RE instead of ER. SCW.com. $5 a class.
Right.
Nominal fee.
Right.
Cup of coffee.
Does that pay for Ray's coffee for the teaching the
Yeah.
class? Is that the?
I wanted to mention too that Ray writes all of the scripts for the show, for the class. And I thought that was really interesting. That was one of the reasons I wanted to go with Ray, because he is so creative. He's bringing all of this talent to us. And by the way, Ray is pretty much volunteering his time for
Well,
this
at
class.
$5 a pop, I guess so.
And if I just may add, I like to use the word adapting because some of these scripts are AI assisted. They're not AI generated, which is I don't just ask ChatGPT to write a script and throw it at us, but we edit it as we go along. Sometimes the group they say, hey, let's change this, and we bring it back next week and we work on it again. So it's more of an adaptation of short stories, works that are in the public domain. A whole host of material.
So a little workshopping going on.
Sure.
And I think, Pat, you really touched on it. It's the camaraderie, it's the
Right.
friendships, and it's like
Sense of community.
you're living in the community here.
Yeah.
What a great way to spend 2 hours on a Tuesday afternoon
Right.
and meet some of your neighbors and in a fun, friendly way, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And creative.
Fun is a requirement, actually, of the class. That's
I
the
can-
only. That's
Yeah.
the only requirement.
I picked that up between the two of you, that's for sure. Anything else you want to add, Pat, in terms of the club, and let people know about what's happening and why maybe people should explore joining
Well,
Theater West?
I have found Theater West to be a really warm, welcoming place. We're always looking for people to help on plays, on sketches, we do a lot of charity work. So we would love to have more people come in. We have 177 members now, and we're looking for 200.
And it's not just people who want to act, right?
No,
So you've got costumes, you've got sets,
For every actor, there's probably 10 other people behind the scenes working on the show. So we have people we need people for props, we need stage managers, we need tech people, it's just a lot of costume people. If you know how to sew, we need you. So it's really a fun club to belong to, for sure.
We have found in Sun City that the Readers Theater Group is a great intro to the organization. In fact,
in Sun City West or
in
Sun City?
in Sun City where I live.
Mhm.
But that's not to say that can't happen anywhere. The Readers Theater is a great way for people to get introduced to a club and find out that there's more than just reading. You've got a lot of things going on: the tickets, the backstage, in front of house,
Yep.
all that. About 30% of our membership came through the Readers Theater workshops that we did 2 years ago, and that's still growing. And hope to build that up here as well.
Okay, you've got a Facebook page.
Yes,
and
Facebook.
give us one more time how people can get connected and sign up.
Okay, so sign up is on the website, theaterwestscw.com, and it's right on the front page. You can just press it and go right and see which classes you'd like to take.
I think what stands out here is that Readers Theater reminds us storytellers, storytelling is still powerful. You don't
Very much
need
so.
giant productions or elaborate sets. to just use your imagination, have fun, and get to know your friends and neighbors
Absolutely.
right here. And what an affordable way to do it. Cool afternoons.
It's going to be a great summer.
Absolutely. All right. I want to thank Pat Martin.
I didn't know that was part
Ray
of it.
Schiel. You've both been fantastic on Community Chat. I'm
I
Keith
knew there was a
Breitbach.
hook.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing with us. And I hope you fill those classes. And we have a ton of fun here at Theater West this
Thank you,
summer.
Keith.
This is 103.1 KSCW Community Chat. Thanks for listening.